If you have watched my previous vlogs, you will know something I really enjoy doing when I wake up is reading. And reading in general throughout the day is a good way to spend your time without looking at screens and finding a nice way to fill up a part of your morning. Something useful I also do to help me get through the day, sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't, just really depends specifically on how I'm feeling, but it's to make a timetable as if you were still in school. And for those of you who do online school, you can also factor that in and it will make it feel even more structured, and it kind of helps you get through the day a bit better, especially if you haven't got much to do. Sometimes it's useful and sometimes it's not. Sometimes I just like a little simple list, and I mean some people won't even like this, so if you don't like stuff like this, just scrap the idea. Sometimes if all you want to do is write a simple to-do list, it is helpful, as ticking off small simple tasks such as just making your bed is a great way to help your flow of productivity throughout the rest of the day. Obviously, a very obvious thing you can do is go on a walk and get outside. Not only is this a good way to improve your mental health, it also helps you get your body moving instead of just sitting inside all day. I enjoy taking walks in the morning, sort of before lunchtime, and it really fills up the space between when I've got up and ready and when I'm about to have lunch. Other ways I enjoy getting my body moving, especially if the weather is bad outside, I don't really want to go on a walk, it's raining. I really like dance workouts. I really like ones from Mad Fit. It's just a YouTube channel and she does really good videos, especially when it's songs that you know. It's really fun to dance along to, and even if you can't exactly copy her moves, you're still getting your body moving, and they're proper good full body workouts. Or even just having a dance party in your room, like putting music on and dancing even if you can't dance, is a really good way too, and it's really fun. I've also sort of started skipping, but it's more on the harder side, but it's good for sort of outside time. And then also cycling I really enjoy, but I haven't done it much at the moment because I don't like doing it in the cold. But even if you just cycle around your local village, even that's really enjoyable. You don't have to do anything intense or uphill or anything. To the category I'm going to call cleaning/tidying. There are so many things within this category that you can do. So obviously a good way you can spend a chunk of your time, which I like to do, is by tidying your room. I know this isn't everyone's cup of tea, but if you go through and thoroughly tidy your room and do declutter, so if you'd have seen my other videos, I kind of did this at the start of January, so I don't have too much to tidy up, but sometimes even just giving it a proper clean, like wiping down my mirrors and the tables and stuff, it really does take up a chunk of time, and I mean I find it fun, but obviously not everyone finds it fun, so this might not be for you. But other tasks that are kind of relevant, you could clean out and wash your car. That could be fun, especially if it's nice outside. And you could even do a digital declutter. You could literally sit in bed still on your phone and laptop and sort of go through everything, like photos and stuff, because I remember I did this and it took me such a long time to get all of them. And then also you could even clean any makeup brushes or anything like that. I know I always have a stack of dirty ones and I don't really enjoy doing it, but it is another task that you can do if you are bored. You can kind of just get your room together, and then it'll probably get messy again at some point, so then you'll get to do it all over again. It's just one of those things, and so if you enjoy cleaning, it's probably one for you. So then moving on to creative type of things, so I would also call this sort of like pleasure activities and stuff as well, because it's something that I really enjoy doing and can be a really good time filler as well as being really fun. So obviously there's doing stuff like drawing and colouring in, and obviously painting. Even if you're not very good at those things, it can really be good for creative flow and just sort of even copying other paintings. Other things you could do baking and even cooking. These are really good because then you get to eat the end product as well. So I made brownies the other weekend and it was really fun to make, and they were also really good at the end. Another thing you could do is you could dress up and take photos and do creative makeup if you're into stuff like that, and also film a YouTube video. If you have been reluctant to start a YouTube channel and making excuses for yourself, I would just say go ahead and do it. You don't need fancy equipment, you just need something you can film on, so like your phone. Nowadays most phones are literally good enough quality to pass as good as a camera, and then iMovie to edit on, which is completely free. I would just say start that, because that's going to take up a big chunk of your time, and it's something that's helped me fill my time by creating videos for all of you. And then you have to edit it and sort of like make sure it looks really good, and that's really fun, and it also obviously is going to give you something to do. And something I'm sure a lot of people are doing at the moment is having a full self-care day, so running yourself a bath and just having time to relax. I'm also going to add in playing games or anything of the sort. I played Animal Crossing in the bath because I love it, and then part of self-care is also journaling or FaceTiming and phoning friends and family so that you stay connected during all of these times. How you spend your self-care day is entirely up to you, but you've got to remember that you're always number one, and you're the number one person that you need to look after to be able to flourish and look after everyone else. Obviously, last of all, it is completely fine to binge Netflix all day long if you really just don't feel great. No one should be pressuring you to have to do anything in this lockdown, because we're all in the same boat. Sometimes it's just an achievement to get out of bed for some people and brush your teeth, and that is okay. We're all in this together, and you can't force yourself to do something you don't enjoy or simply don't want to do. I have many times, especially sort of late afternoon, where I will just binge YouTube and Netflix for the whole rest of the evening, and even sometimes I have days where I just do it all day because I'm just not feeling it. That comes to the end of the video. I hope I have given some people some ideas if they are bored, and thank you for watching, and I will see you next week for a brand new video. Why are you staring at